tips it in. Whoa! Wow! Oh, dearie me! It's Marc Marquez who's gone down, and the bike is a wreck! That motorcycle is absolutely totaled. Let's hope that Marc Marquez is going to be okay. Of course, there's going to be major concern here.
Hello. Hola, this is Honda Repsol rider and world champion Marc Marquez. I've received many messages of encouragement from you, the fans, and they are very appreciated, especially at times like this. I wanted to take this time though to tell you how I am doing with my recovery from my 4th arm surgery. The idea that perhaps I needed to have another operation was there for many months. We were checking my arm periodically to see the evolution of the fracture after the 3rd surgery. When pre-season came around though, I wanted to convince myself that I could do it with the phrase "power is in the mind" as my motto. Power is in the mind. But as the season began, I realized that the limitations were very big. My idea was to compete the whole season, but you know, since the bone was not 100% consolidated from the 3rd operation, but whilst knowing my limitations and hiding the discomfort to avoid daily questions, only those closest to me knew about the real situation. The defining moment came around the French GP, when everything was prepared for a 3D CT scan. We made the decision to have a new operation. Having surgery in the United States though really surprised me a lot, because of how they had planned the pre-op and post-op period. It is very different from Spain, you know, because you have to pay a fortune of money, but luckily I have a lot of money for my career. The post-operative period was very fast though. I was immediately discharged, authorized to fly, and able to return home. The preparation, on the other hand, was very thoroughly planned, and everything was done well in advance. I must say though, before the operation I was in very good spirits, but in the hours afterwards I felt worse because of the anesthesia and because of the pain. I guess this is how it must feel when you're on drugs. I had a bad time for 2 or 3 days, but since this wasn't the first time my arm had been operated on and I already knew what it would feel like, I was aware that the pain was normal and that it would subside later. Now I feel quite good though, because there is no pain. I still have my arm immobilized and I'm doing light passive mobility exercises. I feel motivated because the feeling is good, and I am excited to start recovery as soon as the doctors tell me to, just to see if my arm works as it should. My current feeling is one of hope though, because of the way I was riding and competing. I didn't see myself as being on the bike for much longer, you know, maybe 1 year or maybe 2. After the intervention in Rochester though, the hope is there that I can continue competing without pain and just have fun on the bike. At the moment, I'm waiting for an X-ray to be done in week 6. Depending on how the result of this X-ray goes, we will choose the path for recovery. Until then, I'm enjoying a bit of a vacation because we can't start the recovery 100% yet. At the moment, although it seems like I have a lot of free time, I plan each day well. I get up early and go for 1.5 hour walk. Then I try to keep myself busy with calls with the team, with my family, or things around the house. In the afternoon, I begin to gently work on my lower body and a little bit on my left arm with the help of my girlfriend, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I stop to think about motivation, and in my case, you know, the only conclusion I reach is that mine comes from passion and enthusiasm. It remains the same as it has been for more than 10 years. It also pushes me to think about the goal, which is to have fun, compete at a good level without suffering or having any pain. I have to say, though, that I am not alone on this road to recovery. I have been supported by riders like Alex Crivile, who went through something similar, Alberto Puig, who is also the person I have most contact with, because he's also the team manager of the Repsol Honda team, and also with Mick Doohan because he had several serious injuries. There are the people who have advised me the most, and I thank them for their support. You know, there's also one point of reference in Rafa Nadal. Yes, #1 tennis player in the world. Very best. Even when people thought he was down, he has been able to overcome the pain and win again. I know all that he has suffered, and that is why he is a very good point of reference for me, because although he is not at his best, he is capable of winning tournaments like Roland Garros. I remember that in a press conference he admitted that the pain changed his mood, and I completely understand that, you know. Before saying goodbye though, I want to thank you once again for the support I receive from all of you. I promise that I will do everything I can to compete again and enjoy good times together. So with that being said, goodbye for now, but not for long. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you have stuck around this long, hit that like button, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Until next time, this is Moto Misha, checking out. Peace.